Yo, you already know who it is. The Kid Hustle Man Fats. Right here with one of the people I actually listen to. My kids listen to you too as well, man. Who I got with me?
Ghetto. Peezy, you already know what's going on.
Okay. You came in smelling like a pound.
Yeah.
Smelling like the ghetto.
That's like my entry. That's my entry aroma. So you know I'm pulling up.
It make me smell like I'm right at home from the car to the studio.
Mm-hmm.
Now look, right now Detroit sound is crazy right now. Everybody want the sound. Everybody using the sound. I see it TikTok everywhere. I want to know who came up with the sound. Is it like a producer? Because for a long time everybody knew about Detroit from like Eminem and then Big Sean. But Big Sean don't sound like none of y'all. Where did the sound come from?
It's two sounds. It's AK, the producer, created the original sound.
Okay.
And then Payroll Giovanni created the newer sound. And then Dame came and added his twist to it, and so did a bunch of other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now
But the forefathers of this shit is AK, Payroll, definitely hell of a. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. And beats. I give it the Ant Beats.
Okay. Because a lot of people like from Baltimore, the first people we heard of was like T Grizzly.
Yeah.
Do you think that he belonged like maybe like a step below that, or
these producers we talking about?
Yeah.
So T Grizzly, a rapper,
right?
So what you mean?
Like I'm saying, like, so the producer started the sound, and then the rappers they perfected the sound.
No. See, T Grizzly came like later down the line. So you got like I say, the original sounds was this group called like the Eastside Cheddar Boys and Street Lords, and then you got Doughboys Cash Out. Then you got Team Eastside.
Okay.
Yeah, you got other groups, Made West and Rock Bottom and all them too, but the sound come from
the producers,
the Street Lords, because AK made all they beats, and then Payroll made all the Boy Cash Out beats. So that's where really the sound came from.
Now, when did you know that you was like a rapper, like, and you could start rapping? Like, was it young, mid? Like, where was you at when you like, man, I could do this shit, man?
Probably like around 2007 or 8, up around that time.
What was going on during 2007, 2008?
Shit. I mean, excuse me.
Nah, you curse?
Nothing. Wasn't nothing going on.
Okay.
That's probably how I started rapping for real. Wasn't really nothing going on.
Was you in high school? Out of school?
No, I was out of school.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I was out of school. I had just went to the studio one day with my best friend. He passed away. That's really how I started rapping, because he was already rapping. I went to the studio with him, and I made a song, and I was like, I could actually do this. You know what I'm saying? I never stopped going. He stopped going to the studio, but I kept going.
You still remember that first song?
No, I don't actually remember the lyrics to the first song.
Okay.
No.
You write, or you just struggle?
I used to write, but I stopped writing years ago.
All right. Now let's get into young Peezy. Like, I know when I was doing my research, I see you dropped out of school at 11th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Now being who you are now, do you regret it? Like dropping out of school in 11th grade?
No, I wish I'd have dropped out sooner.
Why? Oh, I ain't expect you to say that.
Because I would have had more time to focus on what I really wanted to do.
Okay.
You know, in school, it's like somebody else's plan. They teaching you. Nobody in school can teach you how to be a millionaire, because nobody that work at the school is a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? So why would I want to learn how to be a working person teaching these kids things that don't apply in life, besides knowing how to count and read? The stuff we don't know about. No black history is taught in school. You know what I'm saying? Nothing of importance really, besides knowing how to count and read, is taught in school.
So do you believe that even though a person hasn't went through these experiences, they can't teach you certain things that can get you there, at least just to get you to, like...
If you Google it right now on your phone, who the top college in the world, Google what they make. Google what the graduate make at the top college in the world, and then you tell me, would you be sitting in school all your life to be making maybe $200,000 a year?
I went to school.
I'm not mad at you.
I graduated from college.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying me. You asked me about me.
Yeah.
The top graduate from college, from the best college in the world, Yale, Princeton, wherever it's from, they don't make more than $200,000 a year. Well, I make $50,000 a weekend. So if I would have been sitting in school doing what they wanted me to do, I'd be in debt.
So I was gonna ask you, like, what would be your advice if you can go back to give to Peezy when he was in 11th grade or 10th grade? Your advice would be to drop out soon.
I would have been. I'm not saying it like in a Not in a. I mean, it's real. It's just a harsh reality. I said what I said, but I'm not telling kids to not go to school and drop out of school. I'm saying this is me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had plans in life to be other things, like, and going to school wasn't gonna get me where I wanted to be. Nobody in school was driving Mercedes Benzes and living in big houses. Like the teachers and the principals was living paycheck to paycheck. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody in the school was rich. I seen the cars the teacher drove. I seen the cars the principals drove. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I seen the cars the football coaches drove, and it wasn't the cars that the successful people was driving. Like they didn't live in the houses that the successful, they worked for them.
But now I'm gonna get with you. It's not their fault that the system kind of pays them that amount of money, because if it's up to me, I think that teachers and professors and things like that should be some of the top paying people in the world, because they teaching people how to read. They teach you how to count.
All right. So let me ask you this: Why would you feel like that if your kids go to school and they not learning nothing about history, nothing about their heritage, nothing about where they really come from, nothing about nothing, they real religion, they real heritage, they real ancestors, they not teaching none of that in school. So why would you feel like somebody that's teaching your kids pure nonsense should be getting paid the top dollar in the world?
And I'm gonna say I don't think everything is nonsense though, because
what is it applying?
I would not have learned how to count if I didn't go to school.
I learned how to count shooting dice, playing cards,
for sure,
counting ones, picking up quarters, bro. It's this way, bro. A lot of people dropped out of school and middle school. Some of the most intelligent people in the world. I've been around them. I know them. And people that you talking about, they work for them. They hire them. You don't need to educate. I mean, it's different, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's me though.
No, sure.
Not to speak on nobody else, but a teacher don't live like me.
For sure.
I don't have to plan for trips and stuff like that. We just wake up and a lot of people can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Not knocking nobody. I'm not knocking nobody.
Now, I did an interview with Simba, right? We kind of was talking about this kind of thing, and I was explaining to him the same thing. I think that in school you do learn to be a millionaire and people that live like you. It's just that in the black community, we don't get shown that. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't know a black millionaire that's a lawyer right now. You can't name one. I can't name one, but I'm pretty sure it's a black millionaire out there that's a lawyer. You get what I'm saying? That went to school for 10 years, but in the community, we only see, the rappers, the ball players, and the niggas that make money on the block.
All right, let me tell you this, right? It's simple. Like, the knowledge is, why they charge you so much for to go to college? Because it's like they saying big words that the knowledge is to be sold, not told, right? So it's in a book in big words, but it's really so simple.
So yeah.
It's really simple. You don't really have to pay these people all this money to understand the simple language. It's just who can relate it to you the way that you can understand it. It's the big words they charging for the big words, basically.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
I agree with you to an extent, but I'm always throw a little.
That's up to you, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's up to you. I'm gonna go. I can buy any car I want to drive. I can go live in any house, and I probably don't got the education you got. So it's different strokes for different folks, bro. You know what I mean?
Now let's get to the music, though. You just dropped a tape with somebody who I never probably thought that you would work with.
Yeah.
Not in the sense of, like, y'all not on the same level. Y'all from two different places. You and Tech, like, how the hell did y'all link up, man?
Tech a hustler, I'm a hustler. You know what I'm saying? We both make the same type of music. We got a lot in common. You know what I mean? When I came home, he reached out to me, and we just locked in. The tape, we've been working on this tape for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? We finally got it done, basically.
Now, was it like y'all was sending each other songs, or y'all really in the studio, like locked
we
in?
We damn near did every song together.
It's more songs than that, probably, that ain't doing it.
No, I think that's about it, but I think we did them all in the studio together, though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because we had knocked 4 out this day, 5 out today. Then we got like 2 solos on there a piece. Then, you know the rest, we was knocking songs out, like 5, 6 songs a day, 2, 3 songs here. You know what I mean?
And why the name Champagne? I like the way the play on words there. Why Champagne?
Because it's pain that come with being a champ. It's just like you go through a lot to gain, you know what I mean? To be successful, you go through so much. You go through a lot. You're going to lose a lot. You know what I mean? You're gonna take losses or it's pain, and you're going to cry, you're going to bleed, you're going to sweat. You know what I'm saying? That's pain up into the journey of being successful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So champagne is like when you finally made it, you sweat and you crack the cork open and you light a cigar, and it's like we finally made it. You know what I'm saying?
Now, ironically, my favorite song on the joint is the Champagne.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I like that song because it kind of like brought me to a different side of Peezy. You get what I'm saying? Like, you really was trying to give out as much game as possible, but it was humble. It wasn't like a flex. Like, you was trying to really like drop knowledge on them. What was the inspiration behind that song? Like, what was you thinking going into that song?
I'm not no kid no more, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the world already messed up. Like you only like I learned in jail, like, you don't really pay attention to the messenger. You really supposed to pay attention to the message. So by me being cool, like, they accept me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not no preacher. Like, I'm from the street. I've been through everything they've been through, and they can relate to me. So I feel like I can talk sense to them because they think I'm cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? They want to do what I do. They hang with me. They know me. And I'm still street. I'm still everything, but I just got sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm at a point in my life where anything I say got to make sense. I can't just be blurting no BS out, because kids is listening to everything I say. You know what I'm saying? And I notice it because I see they dress like me. They want to do a lot that I do. You know what I'm saying? They talk like us. They even walk like us. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to drive nobody off no cliff, because my older homies never did that with me.
One thing I noticed in a lot of your songs, though, that you always kind of like harp on is like, you don't really preach the violence too much. I mean, you let it be known, like, it can go there, but you basically tell them, like, it's money out here to be made. And I think that's one of the things that I really respect the most, because a lot of artists, they utilize and they capitalize off of the violence that's in the communities, bro. It's money to be made out here. That was the real purpose of the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep it all the way 100. That was the real purpose of the streets, to get some money. I think that's something that you make sure that you put in all your songs. Like, bro, I can do that, but I don't got to. You don't got to either.
I mean, violence, anybody can do that. Like, that's easy. You know what I'm saying? That's the easiest thing in the world, to pick up a gun and go ruin your life doing some dumb, crazy stuff. But it's not easy to, like, wake up every day consistently making you might make 300 today, 500 tomorrow, you might make 1,000 a day. It's not easy to wake up every day consistently and hustle and to try to better your situation, move your family out the hood, take care of your kids. Like, it's not easy to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I got to make sure I'm telling them, like, it's money out here to get.
For sure.
Like, it's easy to go to jail for the rest of your life. That's what they want you to do. Like, all right, we're going to do that if we got to. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go to the furthest extent. We're going to go all the way, but that's if we have to. We never try and do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been in prison. I've been there before. Like, it's terrible. And a lot of people going to spend the rest of their life in there. Not me. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that it's so much power in the tongue. Pause. It's power in what you say. So whatever you speak until you're out, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. Now,
so you're never gonna hear me rap about dying. None of that. It's always gonna be about beautiful women, sleeping in the best hotels, driving cars, because that's how I'm living. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that come from. And another thing, I had hustlers to look up to when I was growing up too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm born in 88, so a lot of people, I was born in, like, the real crack era.
Yeah.
I was right in it, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people I looked up to was rich. They had money, they was hustling. Even if they wasn't rich, they was hustlers. Yeah. So I had, like, guidance growing up. So I never was, like, no crash out guy, you know what I'm saying?
Now, you touched on, like, going to jail. I want to ask you, do you still have a bond with any of those guys that's in there with you? And if so, has any, like, the old guys dropped some knowledge on you that you can still carry to this day? If you could tell
That's the most important lesson I learned in jail. Like, don't pay attention to the messenger, just pay attention to the message.
Okay.
Somebody told me that. You know what I'm saying? My old head told me that. But yeah, I make sure I keep up with my guys in there so I can stay grounded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you in there every day with somebody, y'all sleeping head to foot, y'all eat together every day. Nobody don't got nothing. Yeah. Everybody at their lowest point in life. Everybody girl probably doing other stuff. Nobody ain't sending them no money. You're not a celebrity. Everybody going through the same stuff, so you build a bond with your guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like a brotherhood, and it's like unexplainable. It hurts you to leave when you get out, and you know what I'm saying?
I ain't never heard that before. That's deep.
For real.
That's deep, because you build a bond, because damn near every day. Y'all grew up in the same crib basically because it's so small quarters that when you leave, like you just like leaving your brother behind.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever considered like quit rapping? Like, has rapping ever been like to the point you be like, I don't want to do this shit no more?
Hell yeah, I always feel like that still, because I still feel like, you got to think. I watched everybody from Detroit go. I was right there with them all, from the T Grizzlies to the Days Los, the Cass Dolls, to everybody. Name them. I was right there with them.
Yeah.
A lot of people I had influence on, and a lot of people I did work with, like hands-on work with, and I watched them all blow up. It had me kind of feeling like my music wasn't good enough, or like maybe I'm just gonna just stay at this level to where I'm just like a street hood rich, like this boss, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I used to be depressed about it. Like I probably would never get to where these, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not even knowing that God was just saving the best for last. You know what I mean?
Now, what kind of got you out of that depression? Like, what was the motivation to be like, I gotta get up today to do this shit? Like, I gotta get up today to do it.
Cause I was like, what else I'm gonna do? I spent my whole life doing it. I've been doing it since 2008. Like I got so much time invested in it, so much money invested in it. This is what everybody know me for. My face so popular. I can't go doing no hustling. I can't go do no. There's nothing else I can do.
Right.
Remind you, I didn't go to school and graduate for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So this is it. Ain't no plan B. Like this is all I got. That's why I be so serious about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because this really all I can do.
For sure. And I seen like a tweet that you said that you gotta like stop trying to save the world. Like, what you mean by that? Could you like dig a little deeper in that?
Cause it's like I'm a Scorpio. I got a
I'm a
big
Scorpio
heart.
too.
You
Your
know what I'm
birthday?
saying? November 5th.
November 16th.
Yeah. So I got a huge heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I be doing stuff for people who I know for a fact probably really don't care about me as much. Wouldn't do it for me, like just overextending my hand when I really don't have to. But that's just me though. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. I'm my mama only child. You know what I'm saying? I got brothers on my dad's side, but all my real friends in jail or passed away. So, you know what I'm saying? When I lock in with people, it'd be like, I feel like we brothers, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't, that's deep. What was the question again, bro?
It was like you felt like I mean, go there. You felt like you was trying to like save the world.
Yeah,
like,
so, yeah, and when you lock in like that, when people go through stuff, it hurts you too when you really that close to them.
yeah.
And sometimes people could use that against you, like they play on you. It could turn it into a weakness, you know what I'm saying? Like me, I really just went down like then almost $150,000 helping other people. And I looked up, I'm like, look at everybody else. Everybody got what they wanted. And I'm down there down 150,000. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I got to stop trying to save the world. Half of these people don't appreciate nothing. You know what I'm saying? They don't appreciate it. You can't get the time back. You know what I'm saying? It's hard as hell getting the money back. So I just be like, man, I F these people, man. F them. You know what I'm saying? Skip, fuck them. You know what I'm saying?
I let you know you can curse.
That's where I be at with it, like, fuck them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, is it hard being the face of like where you from? Like your area of Detroit? Is it hard being the face?
No, because I got up out of there. I could be the face because I don't got to live there. You know what I'm saying? I could talk whatever shit I want to talk. I could say, I go back, I could go home and do whatever I want to do, but I don't live there, though. You know what I'm saying?
Best thing for you.
So it ain't hard being it. I just make good music. I stay popping. I'm going to always be like one of the guys at home because I did so much for the city. I helped so many people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to always be like, I'm a legend at home no matter what.
Yeah.
So it ain't hard being because I don't stay there. You know what I'm saying?
And a 2 million up, man, it's huge. I told you my kids saying it's part of our handshake. Did you know that was going to be the one when you recorded it and when you dropped it? Was it a shock to you?
I'll tell you this. I knew the process of making it was special.
Okay. Walk me through it.
It was just like how I found the beat. It wasn't, the process was different. Like, you know how somebody usually send you a beat?
Yeah.
It didn't happen like that. Somebody sent me a song rapping on that beat. And I like the beat so much, I'm like, man, how can I get this guy off this beat?
How much to get off this beat, basically?
So I told him, like, I can give you a free verse for this beat. It's me, like, I'm Peezy. I'm getting whatever I want for a verse.
Yeah.
Then I thought about it. I'm like, no, I ain't know. He was like, yeah, that's the deal. Let's go. He jumped right on it. You know what I'm saying? But I thought about it. I'm like, no, that ain't really no deal. I buy from you. Let me just buy from you outright. You know what I'm saying? So we agreed on a number. And I think I made the song the same night. Yeah.
Do you still have a relationship with the dude?
No.
Damn.
You know how I go, man. It be, you know how this industry stuff, man. You know how it's gonna be, man.
Yeah. Now, seeing what's going on, like, in the industry with a lot of rappers right now, like Young Thug and the RICO charges and things like that, do you feel that's an attack on rappers right now with the lyrics?
Free my man Slam. Yeah, I do feel like that. But I feel like rappers need to tighten up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna just be real with you, bro. The police got a job to do. And we got a job to do as street guys is not to get caught. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna do their job. You know what I'm saying? If you give them evidence, then shit, you helping them do their job. You know what I'm saying?
Now, has it made you kind of like pull back on some of the things you say in your songs, be a little bit more slick with this
I went to jail
wordplay?
for it first. I caught the RICO charge first in 2016.
Okay.
Before rappers caught the RICO charge, I fought it. Well, I didn't fight it. I was out on bond for it for 2.5 years, going through that every single day, knowing I'm going to prison is stressful. And I ain't had no record. You know what I'm saying? I had a meatball, but I went, though. You know what I'm saying? At the height of my career back then. And, yeah, it's a serious charge, bro. It's like an unbeatable thing. Well, it's beatable. I know somebody who beat it, but 9 times out of 10, these guys not getting over that charge. You feel me? Conspiracy is a serious thing.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I had the RICO charge first, so it kind of like made me, when I came home, I already knew what not to do.
Yeah.
Because my probation officer already told me, he like, listen, don't never say F the FBI. Don't never taunt the judge. Just like rules to the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta play the game how it go. You can be you. You can do what you do, but it's rules to the game.
I ain't never heard nobody say that though.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. Because you don't know this shit if you don't go through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, how'd the link up with Jeezy for the 2 Million Up remix happen? Like, he reached out to you reached out to him?
No, he reached out to me. Yeah, he reached out to me a couple of times about the song. You know what I'm saying? So I sent it to him. It is Jeezy. It's Jeezy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's G, like,
Yeah.
a legend.
So I sent it to him. He did what he did. You know what I mean?
Another artist that I seen you had was Jim Jones on
Yeah.
the track. How was that?
No, he did his own remix.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I was down. You know, that's my brother, so we might be together. Nobody know. But I was just down there with him chilling, and he shot the video. I'm like, I made him shoot the video. I'm like, bro, shoot that video, bro. You know what I'm saying? Pull the camera out. You got all this money on you, bro. Shoot that video. Just like that.
Now, Peezy, man, you're a legend where you from.
Mm-hmm.
The world is really getting to know Peezy now. You know, you went to jail, did your time. How do you want to be remembered? Like, when it's said and done, you're 100 years old. How do you want to be remembered?
That's a good question. Nobody never asked me that. I just want to be remembered for being real, man. Like, just being real when everybody else was fake. Like, somebody you could always reach out to. You could always talk to, get an honest opinion, rather advice. You know what I'm saying? Somebody you could depend on. Somebody who was serious about his family, his craft. Somebody who took it to the next level. Nobody from my neighborhood never did what I did. Never been to the heights that I've been at. And I still got a long way to go. But I just want to just be remembered as one of the ones, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it.
I feel like you there. You know what I'm saying? A ton of room to grow, of course. But if you look back, man, you ain't nowhere where you used to be at.
Nah, facts, though.
For
That's a
sure.
fact.
So I want to let you know that, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of this interview.
Yeah.
You got a ton of room to grow, bro. But you ain't nowhere where you used to be at. So you on your way to that. You know
I
what I'm saying?
appreciate you, boss. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Because I can tell you mean. I'm looking in your eye. I can tell you mean what you're saying.
Yeah. Because I really, when I do an interview with people, I don't just do interviews with everybody. You know, I really do research. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I really want you to know that for sure. Now, I seen you tweeted about, well, not tweet, it was a post. Kanye West, man. You said you feel like black people turn their back on each other too fast, and you ain't never, ever turning your back on Kanye West. Why, man?
Because he know what we don't know. He know what we don't know, and it'll always come out to be true.
Even through the things that he said.
I don't care what he said, man.
About slavery.
I don't care.
And we was deep into in the
I
beginning
don't
of the interview.
Y'all mad? Why y'all mad at Kanye for saying that? And you why? Man, this shit be crazy. Niggas kill each other.
Right.
Like, stand over each other, bro. Blow your head off. What did he do wrong? Who he kill? He can say what he want to say. Y'all ain't mad at the nigga who's shooting each other, bro. Don't be mad at Kanye West. He a billionaire, a black billionaire teaching financial freedom. Nobody don't want to listen. It's like I say, it's so easy to be a dummy. It's so easy. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy to tear a nigga down when everybody else doing it. That's the easiest thing to do. Nobody don't want to stand and be firm when niggas going through shit. That's lame to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I never turn my back on he know what we don't know. He speak too much real shit. He too intelligent. He made too much money. I can't. And look at Adidas crawling right back now.
I was gonna say that.
But look at the niggas though. Look at everybody who took not played their hand. Now when it's back popping, now you gotta sit on the side now. Y'all ain't got my type money.
Yeah.
I never turn my back on He might come holler at me. I'm a real nigga.
Now I will say though, not turning your back on him though. Do you think that some of the things that he said
I don't
is
care
wrong?
what he said.
No,
bro.
I'm not saying like
I
that
don't
you
think
get
he wrong
on anything.
No,
That's kind of tough. Because
That's
if my brother is wrong, right, even if I'm rocking with him, right or wrong,
I don't care, bro.
when we get to the crib, I'm telling you wrong.
I'll tell him later. But
Yeah.
he got way more money than me. He know what I don't know. He ain't folded yet, bro. He ain't turned out to be no lame. Like, he going through shit. He might be off a little bit. But you don't turn your back on your brother. You got crackheads in your family. You got people that might be gay in your family. You got people niggas that can't stay out of jail. You don't turn your back on them.
For sure.
And they dumb as shit. And they broke as shit. I'm not going to turn my back on the leader, on one of our only leaders that's successful. No, I can't do that.
And let's let it be clear, man. I got my Yeezys on my feet right now.
Okay, I ain't never turning my back on you,
I got my Yeezys on my feet right now. Let's be clear. So I feel what you're saying. I just will always say, like, bro, I want rock with this, but I fuck with you. But this right here, what you said right here, I didn't rock with what you said right here. That don't mean I don't fuck with you as a person. It's just that
You
one.
ain't
But
like,
I
you
won't
don't
do that
like
in
the
public,
White Lives
though.
Matter shirts? They do. Shit, White Lives Matter.
Every life matter.
You ain't like the shirt?
Not really. Just being honest with you.
Why do Black Lives Matter only when something happen to black people?
I think
Why they don't matter every day?
That's a great question. I think Black Lives Matter across the board.
When, though?
Every day.
Why are we dying at a rapid pace then if our lives matter?
Systematic.
Dumb-o-matic. Fuck is you talking about, man? These niggas is dumb and on drugs out here, man. They don't want to be better. They don't want to do better. Ye is teaching financial freedom, how to live and be rich for the rest of your life. I'm not listening to no nigga ride around with no gun that ain't got more money than me.
But this is when I tie back to
I don't care if white lives matter. They do matter, man.
We don't show like people with money and stature in the black community that's other than, entertainers. So I agree with you.
No, that's all we see because our reach not far enough.
For sure.
That's all we see. That's all they let us see.
For sure.
You know, this shit is controlled. Like, the whole algorithm is controlled.
Yeah.
Everything that go viral is controlled. They don't want you to see that shit. They don't want you to know that you can borrow money from the bank instead of being signed from a label. They don't want you to know that. They want us to be dumb. They prey on black ignorance. It's $1 billion, $1 trillion industry. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Kanye West is trying to teach you not to be a victim to this shit. Everybody don't want. It's too easy not to listen. Everybody high. They on drugs. They want to wear a designer. I'm woke. I'm not stupid no more. I don't want to be with the rest of the bunch no more. You feel what I'm saying? I want to play the game like they playing it. I want buildings and assets and shit. Fucking some jewelry and a watch. I don't want that shit. I can't pass that down to my kids.
You in real estate?
Yeah, I'm in the real estate.
Same.
Yeah, I'm in all type of shit people don't know about.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
But we need that, though. We need to hear that from Peezy that he's in
I got ownership in sports agencies, all type of shit.
We need to hear that more. We need to hear that more. We don't hear it a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy that you're saying that because now somebody that's from Detroit is going to watch this interview, or somebody from Baltimore that's going to watch the interview, or D.C. that's going to watch the interview, they're going to say, oh, shit, Peezy doing real estate? Shit, I might need to get up on real estate.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
on top of all that shit, man. I be on that. You know, I'm on top of the paper. I'm on top of the paper, baby. You know what I mean? I'm on top of the paper.
Now I want. We were serious, but I want to get a little.
Should be serious sometimes.
Nah, I gotta get serious though. I seen you tweet Ruby Rose, man.
She followed me.
Smirk. You see the smirk?
She followed me on Instagram.
I see you tweeted Ruby Rose, man. Did you ever take her out on a date?
No,
man?
hell no. I wish. Shit. Nah, I ain't take her out though.
If you could take Ruby Rose out on a date, where would you take her? Not the exact location, but like, what would the vibe be?
I'll probably take her out the country.
Okay.
Get away from all these, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have some privacy.
First date?
Yeah, we gotta go out the country. I gotta go big on big one time.
Okay.
You're on a different level. You gotta, you know what I mean? But no, I probably wouldn't though. It depends. I'm so smooth with it. I probably take it to the hood. I might go to the hood just to show her I'm pulling up.
Take it to the hood, then take it on
I'm
the
one
jet.
of the ones. You feel me? I might don't gotta take her out the country. It's just all how I'm feeling, bro. I might peep the vibe and just see how it go. Like let me take you to the hood. This ain't we might not make it out the country. You know what I mean?
You might fall in love with you right then and there.
Yeah, it be like that sometimes.
Now you got some artists underneath you. One of them is in jail right now. Free Rio Young.
Yeah.
Is he coming home soon?
Yeah, Rio will be home soon. I can't announce the date, but he'll be home real soon.
Now, how did that happen? Like the link up with you and Rio?
Me and Rio, I'm gonna make it. Cause I told this story a few times. I heard this song. I heard his verse on the song through one of my other homeboys. You know what I'm saying? And just how God worked. He was one of my homeboys' little brother that I didn't know, Louis Ray. You know what I'm saying? And it all just connected how it was supposed to. You know what I'm saying? I got with him, and we just never left each other's side. You know what I mean? Basically.
Now you got another artist, RMC Mike.
Yeah. He came with Ree.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Him and Rio was inseparable. So I'm like, I'll sign Ree. Ree like, bro, you got to sign Mike. I'm like, I got to sign Mike. You know what I mean?
Is it hard being an artist and having artists signed to you?
Not when everybody hustlers. Because everybody working. Like, these guys be wanting somebody to be their dad, man. They don't be wanting to work, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I was blessed to have two artists who gonna go do their own thing. And they generate revenue. So they ain't sitting around waiting on me because they understand that I rap too.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So no, them niggas go get their own money. They go do shows. They do their shit. You know what I'm saying? And they rep the brand.
Now I think I want to say it was Gotti who said this. He was one of the first artists that I think that really showing you how to do it right now in this era right now, right? And he was saying, you know, I think somebody asked him about kind of the same question. He said, man, honestly, I taken a loss on some of my artists.
Yeah, no.
But he said that sometimes the loss isn't really a loss because he wasn't an artist, so he understands that he about to go fuck this money up. But he has to fuck this money up because he's an artist. You get what I'm saying? So he understands that. So you feel the same way? Yeah.
I learned a lot from Gotti. Gotti, like, one of the guys who I learned from. That's how it be, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be scared to lose like you can't be scared to win.
Yeah.
It's a gamble. Every artist not gonna make it to be a star. Every artist might not catch a hit, but you invest in your money in hopes of, you know what I'm saying? Hoping that it'll go how it go, but you still get money. Like, you still stream and you still do other shit. But every artist not gonna be a Lil Baby or a goddamn, you know what I'm saying? It's just not in the cards like that. It ain't like that.
You gotta take the risk to get rich, so that's really what it is.
You can get rich without being one of those type. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of guys who getting just as much money, but not as popular. Because a lot of guys don't got. It's a machine. Yeah. A lot of people don't got that machine. You know what I'm saying? But it's still money to get without the machine.
For sure. Now you say you got an EP on the way.
Yeah.
What's the name of the? Or you ain't got the name.
I don't
of the
know
EP?
the name of the EP yet.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's been in the air. I'm indecisive at the moment. I'll figure it out soon. But it's done though. The song's already turned in.
Okay. What's the vibe?
I got different vibes. You know, I'm in a different space right now. I'm trying to go the farthest I can, so I rap on everything. If I like the beat and it's nice to me, I rap on it. I don't know, it might be a girl song. I've been rapping on like kind of like guitar beats. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like the yeet sounding beats with the crazy 808 drum lines in it. I've been rapping on all this shit, like the slow beats. You know what I'm saying? So it's mixed vibes on there. It ain't just like no vibe. It's like it's a mix. It's 8 songs, or maybe 9, I think. Is that even an EP?
8 songs, EP.
With a skit.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's an EP.
All right,
that's
yeah.
EP.
Okay.
Now when you finish your songs and you're in the studio, like who your ears that you got to send the songs to be like, listen to this. Like you got.
I
3
really
people.
don't do that, bro. I don't do
Nobody, like you don't send it
Only
to
time
like
you
your
might
manager.
hear my music is if we in the car together.
Okay.
But other than that, if you ain't in the studio, because I don't really like letting people hear my music, bro. You know what I'm saying? I really don't like doing it, bro. Especially when you in the car with niggas and like, niggas don't pay attention. They be all on their phone. Niggas be doing lame shit when you playing your unreleased hard shit. Like, I don't let niggas hear my unreleased shit like that. I might play a song or two in the car, but that's it. Niggas don't be deserving to hear that shit.
Now, where can they follow you at before you get out of here?
Instagram, Peezy _ TE. I forgot my Twitter name.
I think it's similar to the same thing.
I hope so.
It might be like Peezy, like _1_TE.
Is it?
Something like that.
If it is, yeah, that might be it. And I got a TikTok, but I think that's the name. I don't know.
Yeah, I seen you on TikTok.
_GB_Peezy, I think.
I said this nigga on TikTok, man.
I don't be on there though. I'm verified on there, and I don't even be on there much like that. TikTok ain't my swing. I can't be on there all day.
Shit, have you heard 2 million up?
Yeah, but see, I got somebody else working my TikTok though.
But I'm just saying, in general, 2 million up is probably
it blew up on TikTok.
One of the hottest
TikTok did it for me. TikTok,
ever.
I appreciate TikTok. I got a lot of love for TikTok and Spotify and Rap Caviar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got a lot of love for them. They support me. I got a lot of love for BT Jams too. I got a lot of love for them. Them people support me. I got a relationship with them.
For sure. Man, I appreciate you coming down. Man.
I appreciate you.